what's going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Next Move podcast.
Hey.
What's going on, Jennifer?
What's up? Thanks for having it at your gorgeous house.
At my house, yeah.
With beautiful Lake Belton behind us.
Yes. I think that's Cedar Park back there. I really don't know.
It is a Cedar Ridge, right?
I don't know.
Moffett area.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I just know that you can't see it behind you, but there's a hot tub, and people at night get the lighthouse treatment when I hop in it naked. So,
Anna's little lighthouse.
Yeah. It's so true. It's so true.
Just a little warning there. Just a little friendly warning.
Yeah. We got a new setup, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is incredible. I feel like we're pros at this point.
At this point, yeah.
And we got a footstool, which is nice.
Footstool. Yeah, when I was setting it up earlier, I was like, I knew that we were going to do the 3 cameras and all the things. And I was like, well, we need somebody to put the recorder. And I was like, it actually started like further back.
Yeah.
And then as I was playing with it, it got closer and closer and closer. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? We'll use it as a footstool.
It's fine. We're mobile.
We're relaxing.
Yeah.
At the lake.
At the lake.
On
this beautiful July day.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to Mexico tomorrow.
I am literally going to Mexico tomorrow. And I'm not sad.
I wouldn't be.
Yeah. It's like sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Margaritas on the beach.
Yeah. So my brain's really not tuned into what we're going to talk about today. But I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm participating.
Hey, you showed up.
That's right. That's half the battle, right?
Yeah. It's half the battle. Consistency. At least that's what they keep telling me.
That's what everybody keeps telling us. It's about the consistency. Yeah. So here we are, being consistent.
We're coming off the episode last week with Aaron.
Aaron.
That was...
with the last name we can't say.
Yeah. Amujastegi. I don't know.
Amujastegi.
Yeah. That was a good episode.
It was great. It was so nice of him to do that for us.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't owe us that at all.
Because he's got like so many irons in the fire, like just to be able to say yes, come down, set up
without hesitation.
Like
I think you messaged him like a month ago or something,
and
hey,
he was like, whatever I need to do to help you. And
shout out, Aaron.
Yeah, and we were there probably
a couple hours
with him for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in full Aaron form.
Yeah.
All the info, all the AI stuff, like it's just incredible.
It's
amounts
a lot
of information from him.
Yeah.
He knows so many people in so many different avenues of business. It's just
I love it.
He's a wealth of information for sure.
Yeah. And then now he's an agent. He's
crazy.
Yeah.
Like he needed another job.
Which kind of like segues into this week, since we're going to be talking about us,
hey, good
our
segue.
journeys, all
Love
the things.
That. Yeah.
And I looking back, real estate rockstars had such an impact on not only my career but like several other people's in our little group.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Yeah, it's a shot of like enthusiasm and I don't know, just support and encouragement sometimes, especially when things are a little slower in the market and things have been a little more challenging for us. And you go to something like that and you know you're not the only one. And
we were talking yesterday.
Yeah.
And we were going to try, we're in July, so this is going to air next on
in July.
This is next Friday's episode?
Yeah. The second week in July.
Yeah. So we were saying September we were going to try to have some of those folks on to talk about their like social media presence and stuff like that. We were going to get Elliot up in Idaho.
I would love to talk to Elliot. And he's such a cool guy. And the accent, he has the cool accent. Like everybody wants to listen to. Yeah. So Elliot.
Such a cool dude.
We're coming for you, Elliot.
Yeah, we'll hop on a call next week. You wanted to get Keegan.
Yes. Keegan is I love him.
Because he
love him.
It's crazy because he got up on stage and I really didn't know who he was.
Yeah, he killed it, by the way.
He started talking about like what he was doing, about being a basketball player and then buying a flip. And I immediately knew who he was because
you follow him.
A couple months earlier, I saw him post on.
Yeah.
It was like a midnight scroll on Instagram or something, and I ran across him, and I was like, "This is cool." Like,
Keegan he's such a cool. I call him a kid because he is a kid, but he's got his head on right. Like he is such a good agent.
Yeah.
And he's so professional, but he's also got so many ideas.
Yeah.
for social media.
And
he's incredible.
And I think that's the downfall for a lot of people. They see what everybody else is doing, and they go down that rabbit hole, what everybody else is doing. And he's got he's got new ideas. Like he's got kind of a cult following.
Kinda.
I'm pretty sure he's got some stalkers.
I mean,
yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
He's a young single dude. I think
he's good looking guy.
He's single. I don't know if he's single or not, but yeah.
And then
he does some really cool flips too.
Yeah.
And he takes you through the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about who was the North Carolina TikTok chick we were gonna try to get? Alyssa? No.
Lexi.
Lexi. Yeah, the A silent.
Yeah.
The A silent.
I sat by her the first day at Rockstars.
Yeah.
She was like the first person I met.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, tell me about yourself. And she started telling me, and I'm like,
yeah.
Because first of all, she looks like she's barely old enough to have a license.
Like still in high school.
Right. And there's like no shade there.
I was like,
at all. Like she looks really young.
Because in 25, there was a gentleman that came to it, and he brought his like 16-year-old daughter. And I was like, that's cool. Somebody brought their kid again.
Bring your kid to work day.
Yeah. And then I was like, wait,
no.
Wait, you're selling. She sold, I want to say it was like 20, 21 homes last year just off of.
just killing it off TikTok.
Off TikTok. It's crazy.
Accidentally, kind of too.
Yeah.
She didn't mean to get the following she did. She was just being herself, and she got it. And she's incredible too.
Yep.
So who says we can't learn from these young whippersnappers, Matthew?
Yeah. It's just hard to keep up with them at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. The energy's just not there.
It's just not there. There's not enough Alani in the day.
No.
And if there is, it's probably one of those like it's like a medical hazard at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
They warn you not to drink that many in 24-hour time period.
Exactly. Yeah. I think I tap out at 2, and I think that may be pushing it.
2 is wild.
Yeah.
Like 2 back to back?
No. Like I had the one this morning, and then I'll probably have one probably in an hour or 2.
But do you crash? Or no?
It just depends. Depends on how far spaced out they are.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Shout out to Lonnie.
Yeah, shout out to Alani. I know I'm not a hot college chick, but maybe you'll still sponsor me one day. We had ideas for the 4th person. There was Kristen and
Yeah, Kristen and Lexi, definitely.
Yeah.
They have just such creative ideas, ways to bring real estate into other just really cool stuff. Keegan, Elliott, who was the other one we were talking about? We said John, because John's just a good time.
John Flynn. If you see this John Flynn, I miss your face. He's in Arizona. He is a good time. He's
doing great on social media.
He really is. So
he's picked it up since
You know what we should do? We should do John.
I think so.
We should do John because
John has a great story.
He really does have a great story. Either him or Tim Esteban, or maybe we can get both of them in the same room.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. But stay tuned for that because we haven't even asked these people yet. We're putting their name out.
We're putting you on notice, people.
Manifesting that.
Yeah.
That we're going to get to talk to these people and they're going to get to share their stuff with y'all because it was impressive.
Yeah.
I took lots of notes when all of them were talking.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of notes.
John always gets me.
Yeah, John's a cool guy.
Yeah.
John's a cool guy. We love John.
Yeah.
If you're not following John Flynn, you should be.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's over on TikTok.
He's on Instagram too.
Yeah, on Instagram. I always like what is it? I always stalk his page every now and then.
Yeah.
Because he's been doing a lot of stuff on TikTok, and I'll be like, I'd like to walk down that street holding your hand, John.
Is he kind of creeped out by it, but he kind of loves it at the same time?
I don't know. I'll get a heart like a week later on the post from him. So
yeah, he's like, oh, it's just Matt again.
It's just Matt being a creeper.
It's just Matt stalking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has cute puppies too, or a cute puppy that looks like my puppy.
Yeah.
So I like to watch his puppy videos.
So what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about brokerage stuff.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the importance of kind of finding your spot.
Okay.
I mean, let's face it, it's kind of the biggest part of getting started in real estate, but also continuing in real estate, right? It's where you land plays such a big role in how your career starts.
I agree. And you know, it's I think brokerage maybe. Yeah. But I think for me, like our previous brokerage, I did okay. I wasn't like
You
a
did.
pipe hitter. But then I started, between you and Andrea and the collaboration that we all had, like that's when it really kicked off.
Yeah. You found your people there.
I did find, and it's weird. They're really not my people.
They shouldn't be your people on paper.
On paper, in person, it's like, how does this work?
Yeah.
But somehow it works.
It does work. The accountability is strong in your circle.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really
that
is.
You needed that structure.
Yeah.
And you found it.
And I found it.
Because your bestie, your work bestie,
yeah.
is the most rule follower of all time.
Would you say rule Nazi? I mean,
well, I wasn't going to call her that because she's one of my besties too.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
With all the love.
With all the love.
She kind of is.
She's like a little, paperwork Nazi, yeah.
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 She's worse than me, I think, on that.
I agree.
And
I agree.
That's bad.
I agree.
Like, she has a problem.
Yeah.
But it's a good problem for her clients.
Exactly.
Because everything is always taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I just think
Squirrel.
we should. Yeah. Oh, actual squirrel.
Actual squirrel.
we hit a squirrel and there was an actual squirrel.
I'm waiting for a deer to walk by.
And that would be really cool if one just like in the background just casually strolled. But I think that a lot of agents go into, especially when they're brand new, Matt, and I would see this all the time interviewing people. They go in and they don't ask any questions.
Yeah.
And that's the difference in real estate and probably every other job in the world, is that when you go to decide which brokerage or choose your brokerage as a new agent, you're interviewing the brokerage more than the brokerage is interviewing you.
Yeah.
And I would say, okay, what questions can I answer for you? What do you want to know about this brokerage as compared to the other brokerages? Well, I haven't seen any other brokerages. I haven't asked any other brokers for their time or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? You have to go ask questions and explore because every brokerage is set up different.
No, yeah, and you're absolutely right.
And not every brokerage is a fit.
Yeah.
For lots of reasons.
The culture.
Yeah. There's so many things that factor into it, but I think that people don't ask the right questions.
Yeah.
And so I really wanted us to kind of talk about that today and talk about what questions they should be asking and what mattered to us and just kind of, how we got here.
It's, I agree with you 110% across the board.
Yeah, of course you do.
I mean, because looking back, it was just, hey, Matt, go get your license and I'll hire you. And I didn't know.
You didn't ask me any questions. You're a perfect example of that. Yeah. You didn't ask me anything.
Not a damn and I didn't care. I had a job. I had people that were, one of the owners was a veteran. The other one I didn't know nothing about. And I still, I didn't know anything about the other one. And then we had quite a few veterans in the Harker Heights office.
Yes.
And so it immediately walked in and felt like home.
Yeah.
Even the people that weren't veterans were still good folks to be with.
Yeah.
And
they still are.
Yeah.
We're still with them for the most part.
Yeah. And even if they're not with us, they're still like...
They're part of the OG group.
Yeah.
The Harker Heights office.
Yeah.
Those are our people.
And then, but then when the fuckery happened last year, that's what I refer to it as.
Believe it's been a year, first of all.
Right? Tomorrow...
We have been at eXp for I have been almost a year.
Tomorrow will be July 3rd, and it will be a year for me at eXp.
How in the world did we get here that fast?
It's a very good question.
That's insane. It's been a good year, though.
Yeah.
It's been a really great year of, new beginnings.
Yeah.
New opportunities. It's been good.
Yeah, it was, but that first go-around with you, I didn't ask any questions.
No.
The second go-around... No. This time last year, I asked all the questions.
Yeah. You knew what to look for.
I knew what to look for.
Yeah. So if you were starting all over, knowing what you know, you were brand new again.
Yeah.
Not starting all over in another brokerage, but...
Or even a seasoned agent.
Yeah, true. You think you would take the same path you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I learned a lot. Yeah. I learned a lot from our previous brokerage.
Yeah.
Cut my teeth there.
Yeah, you did.
Learned how to talk to people that are dirty, nasty civilians. and learned how to like translate a lot of real estate into military talk for other veterans.
That's a great point. You do become a translator.
Yeah. It's
and they respect it coming from you and trust it coming from you because you've walked the same paths.
Exactly. And
yeah.
so it's I mean it's yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
So no, you wouldn't choose another path. You would stay with the path that you chose the first time.
Yeah.
Because the lessons mattered.
The lessons mattered. Because if I would have went with like a Keller Williams or a Berkshire Hathaway,
like
or
a big box.
Yeah.
Brokerage, yeah.
Or even, I don't even think if I went with a smaller firm, the size of our previous broker. Well, it really wasn't a firm.
I mean, the previous one grew pretty fast.
Yeah, because I think we were at like 35, 40 when I signed on.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
And it doubled.
Yeah, it doubled.
By the time you left.
Exactly. So it was, I think I would have stayed the same path because I don't think I would have gotten the same mentorship, the same
101.
Yeah, the same everything.
Yeah.
Because we kind of went through a lot.
We did.
In the
a
7
lot of
years.
real estate changes.
Oh yeah, in that 7 years, we went from a pre-COVID market to a COVID market to like 4 different types of market after COVID over there.
Yeah, and all the forms changes.
All the forms changes.
All the things. Yeah, representation changes. So many changes. Yeah. So it was nice to have that community and family feel at our previous brokerage because it was easier to learn. For me, it was easier to learn.
And then and you brought it up, that community piece. I think that was another driving point for me. Like that's another reason why I went and changed, because they were big on community, even though they weren't that big in the depths of the community. They did a lot of the 4-H stuff. And but then we built that up. We built up the community piece and learning how
you built up a lot.
Yeah.
On the military side of things.
Yeah.
And getting us involved in that, just with the National Guard stuff, and then getting us onto posts for different events and things like that. And that was because of you and your work.
But without your guys' guidance or saying, "Hey, we want to do this," I would have never thought to do any of that stuff.
And the thing about you is that if somebody says, "Yeah, let's do it," you're like, "Okay, execute. Let's do it."
Let's do it. There's a lot of people out there that they talk a big game, but then at the end of the day, they don't want to go out there and actually have those conversations with those business owners or those units or those charities, and to figure out how we can plug in. Because I mean, there for a while in Harker Heights, before I moved out to Temple, we were donating once a month over to the.
You have a bug on your collar underneath. Sorry.
It's just Marcus the spider.
It was about to crawl on your face. And I was no.
We were donating to the homeless shelter and the family shelter and the women's shelter and all those things. So, I mean, it was a good time.
There's something to be said about the impact that work had on the community. I mean, I definitely feel like that group of people at its prime, when things were when things were moving and we all had the time and the resources to do the things that we needed to do, I think we did make a huge impact.
We did.
On this community and the surrounding communities, just from the service that we had. And one of my favorite things that we did when we were at that other brokerage, and this is a good example of that, was when that brokerage turned 10, we did acts of service for 10 days.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
It was.
It was work, but it was fun. And that said something about who the agents were, and that it wasn't just all about money.
It always, and the people that normally wouldn't do any sort of community service or whatever, they got out there and did things.
Yeah.
And the other thing was when the tornado hit through here.
Yeah.
Normal people that we wouldn't see doing community service, they were out there, chainsaws, axes, all the things.
Had their kids out there. Yeah.
Lucas and I helped out quite a bit.
Yeah, we did too.
So.
And as sad of a experience as that was, it was nice to see.
Yeah.
People just coming together and just like, okay, we got to cut this tree so we can get it out of this yard. Okay, let's cut it. So it was nice to see that. So I'm with you. I wouldn't change any of that.
Yeah.
And I had brokerages before.
Yeah.
Our last one. I've kind of been at the franchise model. I've been at a true mom and pop that's still a mom and pop, and then I was at our last brokerage that was a mom and pop, and then became bigger
franchise.
And then became a franchise.
Yep.
And now we're back at this like cloud model brokerage.
Yep.
That is completely different than any of the other ones. So there's so many different avenues, and if you're new to the business, it's overwhelming.
It's and it's interesting. It's super overwhelming because they literally, as you sign up, like they throw so much stuff at you, and you're just trying to take it all in.
Yeah, and you don't know what's real and what's not.
And it's like you have, for me when I came over, so decisions were made, and I started calling other brokerages.
Yeah.
I mean, dudes were like, "Hey, we're gonna give you like a $5,000 sign bonus.
Yeah.
Like, you just need to go update your signs.
Yeah.
All your marketing and stuff.
So basically, they were just going to pay you for all that.
Yeah. Yeah. And the guy was like, "You can't buy a Rolex with it. There's a lot of people that buy Rolexes with it. You can't do that." I was like, "Okay, whatever, man." And then I was like, "Well, so how does this work since you guys are out of Austin?" He's like, "Well, you just gotta, once or twice a week you'll be down here for, kind of like a phone duty, but essentially, we take care of everything for you. If you're doing an open house, we'll print everything off. We'll do your flyers. You just got to we'll do all the templates for you for social media." And I was like, "Okay, that sounds cool and all." I was like, "What about leads?" He's like, "Well, you can buy into our lead platform and this and that."
Yeah.
I was like, I was talking to another brokerage. "What about rev share?" He's like, "Oh, we don't do that." I was like, "Well, what about splits?" And he's like, "Well, the most you can get's a 85-20 split fixed." And I was like, "Okay."
So the brokerage gets the 15 or the 20.
Yeah.
And you get the higher number.
Yeah. I was like, "Okay, that's cool." I was like, "Education?" He's like, "What? We do monthly meetings and we can either do it Zoom or in person, whatever."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, cool." Another brokerage was just like, it's a 70-30 split. And I was like, "Oh, well, I mean, when I first started, that was cool, but where I'm at now, that really wasn't it."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Education's on you. We'll do like updates to forms and stuff, and that's it." I was
wow.
like,
I mean, at that split,
Yeah.
and they're like, education's on you.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's a great question for people to ask. What is my 30% going toward?
Yep.
What do I get for that?
They had an office, and then like you had to pay a desk fee.
Yeah.
And then they kept track of like what all you printed, and if you went over like 300 sheets of paper, like it was like 10 cents a.
I've been at a brokerage like that.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't making sense to me. So I X'd that brokerage in Round Rock off. We did the interview with Real.
We did. Yeah.
Which was it
was a big group of us too.
Yeah, which was a real close competitor for eXp. Who else did I interview with? I talked to Lisa out in Colleen.
Yeah, Lisa Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I sat down. I did a Zoom call with Travis with the Living in Dallas team with eXp. I think we blocked it off for like 30 minutes, and we did the 30-minute phone call. And he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna call you. Let's continue this conversation," because we were just talking YouTube. We were talking all the things. Yeah. And then he was telling me about the split, the rev share, the possibilities for downline stuff, all the things. And I was like, "Cool, man." And
but as a new agent, you would have been like,
"Yeah."
Like, what? Because I just took my test and I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah. And then he was going like, education, we have the portal. You just go to eXp University, and whatever you want to know, you can catch on there, whether it's a live event, recorded trainings, all the things. I was like, Jesus.
Which, by the way, is incredible.
Yeah.
There are classes and certifications for
everything.
Anything you can think of in real estate.
And then I was like, well, I tried to stump him. I was like, "What about referrals? Do I have to, is there anything for that?" And he was like, "Well, we have the agent referral app as well. You just go on there, enter the city, and then they'll give you all the agents in that area.
Also incredible.
And then he's like, we got divisions out the ass. And I was like, cool. Didn't really know anything about that at the time.
Yeah.
And then,
I think in just that whole conversation, you heard opportunity.
Opportunity out the butt. Because they have a huge, like, YouTube channel based out of Dallas.
Yeah.
And so...
And you and Andrea followed them already. Like, you already knew about eXp because of their stuff.
Because of them and, God, what's his name? He's out of Houston. He runs Channel Junkies. And so I wish I would have interviewed with him, too, with eXp, just to talk that piece. But, yeah, we had followed them for our YouTube journey. And so it was, and then going under their downline, having that access, that line of, hey, I got this question on YouTube, like, what should I do? And everything that they provide, like, it was just, I was like, I love it.
It was a no-brainer.
Yeah, it was a no-brainer. I literally got off the Zoom call, immediately talked to him on the phone, and then called Andrea and was like, bro, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so we started the process, and then we went and talked to the owner over at our last brokerage, broke his heart. I think he cried a little bit. Let's see if he calls me on that. And then we made that transition, and it was, for me, it was.
And that sounds like it took weeks and weeks, but it did not.
It was like 3 days.
Yeah.
It was like 4 days.
It was like you guys were knee deep in researching.
Yeah.
What you were gonna do.
We were, because the fuckery happened, and I was down in San Antonio on a family vacation. And immediately...
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, a family vacation.
I forgot you were not there.
Yeah, and so then I drove up for an event, had a conversation with them, and then just started looking because I wasn't sure. Let's be honest, I drank the Kool-Aid. Like, that was my home. That was my home.
But you're like me in that way, Matt. You're loyal.
Yeah.
You're just a naturally loyal person. And so it was never about the money as much as it just was what made sense for you.
Yeah.
It wasn't just, you weren't looking just because of the money. It was more than that.
Yeah, and it was, I mean,
money plays a part, obviously.
The money plays, because at that point, I was like one transaction away from a 90-10 split. And then...
Because you'd worked from January 1st up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they completely, they blindsided me, and they said it. They made that decision based off the needs of the many, not the few. And I get it. As from a business standpoint, you want everybody to be brought up.
I think we all understood it from a business perspective.
Yeah. And so it was, that happened, like, I think it was like June 25th of last year, 26th. And then immediately I went into homework mode. Yeah. Because if I was gonna be stuck at a 75-25 split with a franchise fee on top of it and a whole bunch of other fees from transactions and insurance, I wanted to see if there was something better out there. And eXp just it checked everything. Yeah. It gave me the opportunity for growth. It gave me that path to 100%. It gave me education. Yeah. It the opportunity to like own a chunk of it. So I think you can do up to 5% of your commission per transaction to buy shares. And then the rev share money doesn't hurt.
Right. And we've said this before. I think when eXp especially, but when these cloud brokerages came into our market is stuck in between these huge markets, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're like the little brother stuck in the middle of all these huge markets. And when that cloud brokerage came into this market, we were all like, that's fake. Fake news. Yeah. All the things. Like, we didn't believe it. We didn't think it was worth the time.
And honestly, I think it was the agents that they had here.
Well, they didn't have the community.
Yeah.
That's what it was missing.
It was missing the community. And I think since we've kind of came over and we've brought that mentality, I mean, we brought like close to 22, 23 agents.
I mean, in all fairness, you and Andrea started this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think there's 27 people in our little group, 28, something like that. And some of them are new to us.
Yeah.
But the chunk of us is the same chunk of us that we've been around for the last several years, and working and collaborating.
And what's crazy about that entire situation is now we're, like, Harry and I went to that Shine event where we met Jacob meeting.
Yeah.
And we
Goosehead Insurance, Jacob the Goosehead guy.
Yeah, we also met one of the founding Texas members who was running that event.
Yeah.
And I mean, every once in a blue moon, I'll run in across her, or I think one of her agents, one of the people in her downline, was like showing one of my houses, and I guess I had met her down there too. And then I met Trinity and I think Jasmine. Jasmine's on Trinity's team down in Austin.
Yeah.
And they have no qualms reaching out to me and being like, hey, what's the market look like up there? What are you doing for marketing? I see you everywhere on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah. Like, can you just shut up a week? Can we take a break?
Can we have a shot at this?
Yeah. And it's, with our other brokerage, it was like we were so in our own little world, but moving here, it's like we have that reach. Like we got those agents in Austin, we got those agents in Arizona or in California or New York or wherever that we can reach out, we can make those connections with. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I didn't think in a million years at our last brokerage that would be where I'm at now.
Same.
So.
Yeah. And because we liked where we were comfortable, and that's good to an extent, but then also in this business especially, if you get too comfortable, you lose your relevance.
You lose your relevance, and then I won't say it.
And it's like you can't continue. Well, what do they say? You do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. It's insanity. Yeah. And I think that we were caught up in that a little bit. It was like we had been the top selling brokerage. We had been the biggest and the baddest and done all the things for the community. Yeah. And we were like, what can top this?
Exactly.
And until we got outside of those walls and outside of that train of thought, we couldn't see it. Yeah. And then you come to eXp and it's like opportunity, not just for your business, but for leadership, mentorship. You have the opportunity to step in and help a new agent, and the brokerage trains you on what they expect. And so you have a little more to lean into to help a new agent. And then I've just been so impressed with the personal touch from eXp, because they have tens of thousands of agents across the world. Really. Not just the United States and Canada, but around the world. And I'll get an email from somebody with a name that I recognize that's on, in the leadership, like the leadership of the entire brokerage. And that name is on an email to me telling me thank you, or telling me congratulations, or whatever it is. And every time I take on a new mentee, I get an email. Thank you for all you do. Like just that little bit of personal touch here has done wonders for me. I don't feel like I'm just a number. Yeah. I feel like they do care.
And that's what I felt like when I was doing those interviews. Like I felt like I was just going to be another number. Yeah. And then talking with Travis, it's like, nah, bro, we got you. Yeah. We got you.
And the other thing I loved when I got here was just because there's 1,000 different models, right, for brokerages. I mean, you can do anything you can think of that an agent will buy into, go for it. Yeah. Who knows? It might be the next biggest thing. But the one thing that I loved about eXp was that I could build me. Yeah. They don't need me to build their brand. No. That's taken care of. In very specific and meaningful ways. It is taken care of. They have the right tools, the right people, all the things in place. The brand is good. The brand is solid. It allows me to use the tools that they have to build the brand, to build me here, Central Texas, Jennifer Bruns, associate broker and realtor. Yeah. And they leave me alone.
It's
as long as I'm compliant, they leave me alone and let me run my business.
Exactly.
I love that.
They don't care at all, as long as you're doing the right thing.
If you are being compliant and you are producing, they are on the sidelines cheering you on.
Yeah, they have no problems calling you either if they find something that you're messed up on.
Or if you forget to put a listing into Sky Slope or whatever, they'll call you. They'll send you a nasty gram.
You'll get a dirty email, which I still haven't done.
But in the kindest way.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we think you overlooked this.
Yeah.
Please get this uploaded.
I got like 5 of those that day. I was like, it's in Sky Slope. It's just in forms.
It counts, right?
Yeah.
I'm new. I don't know. Yeah. But I just love that piece that they are not expecting me to build their name.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we own this company with you, and we're going to do our part to build the brand. Yeah. You build you.
Exactly. And they're down with it. And none of them like it. I mean, if we saw somebody in St. Louis, Missouri, that was doing something that we're thinking about doing, they're cool with us calling and saying, "Hey, how are you doing this? Teach me your ways."
It is truly a collaborative space across the board, no matter where they live.
And that's probably that took me a while to figure out. The collaboration piece of it. Yeah, you're getting a great split. Yeah, they're having education, but if you walk into the office and nobody's ever there, and the people that are there don't want to like sit down and have conversations with you because they're trying to protect their book of business. Yeah. That's probably the one thing that, the interview's great, but hey, let me walk around the office and ask some questions. Yeah. And if nobody's there, then the good chances are that's what it's always
I will tell you, one person I interviewed one time had done something that no one I have ever interviewed any other time did. And that was call the top producer.
Really?
Yeah. This agent, before she came over, she called the top producer and said, what do you love? What do you hate? Would you change anything? How would you change? Like asking specific questions from somebody who is not just a name on the wall, but is consistently a top producer at that brokerage. And I was like, that is so smart. No one else has ever done that. Or they've never told me. Maybe they did, but I never heard about anybody else doing that except for her. And I thought that was really smart of you to do that.
Who was it?
RS.
Okay.
Yeah. So and she, she was coming from another part of the country, another brokerage, and she had an impressive resume for sure. But I thought that was so smart of her, not knowing anyone here, being new, not a new agent, but new to the area. Call the name you see on the most signs. I thought that was brilliant. So
that makes sense.
Shout out to RS for doing that.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw her under the bus.
Yeah.
But she did that.
She's such a quiet, nice, sweet person.
Yeah. But she's a silent killer because she's out there closing deals.
Yeah.
She's out there closing deals.
She's nothing like Lady Death out in East Texas, though. Lady Death.
She's still on maternity leave, isn't she? Or no,
probably.
She's back.
She might be back. I don't know.
We miss her. We miss
really
her so bad. So being at a mom and pop, that was a big mom and pop.
Yeah.
And then coming over to a cloud brokerage, do you think that your personality would have made it? Like, do you think that your personality could have made it at the cloud brokerage?
No.
If you would have skipped the mom and pop?
No.
I don't either.
I think...
and I don't think every brokerage model is for everybody.
No.
It's just not going to work for every single person.
I think as a new agent, you should be at either a mom and pop or in a team.
A team is kind of the new way to get going, I think.
And the reason I say that is just because just the way they're set up.
Yeah.
They're set up to give you leads. They're set up for that more one-on-one versus a cloud brokerage.
Yeah.
I mean, the model looks sexy to a new agent, but there's no hand-holding. Right. I refer to teams and mom and pop brokerages as the minor leagues, and I think where we're at, it's the major leagues.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody holding your hand. You need to get in and do business. Everything's on you. Mm-hmm. There's people that will answer questions for you.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
But everything's on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you can't set away time to make phone calls or door knock or be on time for appointments with your clients, like you probably need to start off at the team.
And one of the guys in our group, Alfredo, he actually started at eXp and left eXp and then came back with us to eXp because he said, as a new agent, I felt lost there.
Yeah.
But he said, I didn't have people here.
The community,
I didn't have that collaboration that I have now. If I would have had this when I started, I would have never left.
Yeah.
Because he loved everything else about it. So, like I said, we just didn't have that model here. People were afraid of it because I feel like we're kind of the last to know on a lot of industry stuff here because we're such a small market in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I mean, if I feel the same way, I would feel kind of lost if I didn't have you guys.
Yeah. And it's I find we're probably in a very unique situation.
I think we are.
Yeah.
Because we're all independently doing our own thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you and Andrea have a team.
Yeah, a non-traditional team. Yeah.
Right. You know, and the Curleys work together, but they're married. And so there's some different things inside of the group, but we're all doing our own thing under the same brokerage, but still collaborating. It's special.
It is very special.
Especially in this industry.
And
it's special.
I think we started cultivating that at our other brokerage.
We did.
And then when we all popped smoke and kind of came here,
Yeah.
And now we just find spaces to go meet up once a month and talk shop,
hang out, play with each other's babies. Like you don't. You touch them with the pin.
Just
poke them with the stick, right?
Exactly. It's definitely. I mean,
but we still know each other's families, and we still hang out outside of this work stuff, and it's still the same vibe.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I think we got off topic there, but yeah.
We did.
We did get off topic.
But it can happen at this type of brokerage.
Yeah.
It's still possible. So what surprised you about eXp? Do you think, if anything? Because when they tell you about it, Matt, let's be honest here. When you're reading and you're researching, it all looks fantastic.
It really does.
On paper.
I want to say what really surprised me was collaboration.
Yeah. And not just our group, like across the board.
Across the board.
Yeah.
Because we had Travis and them.
Yeah.
I collaborated with. And then like meeting Trinity and Jasmine down in Austin.
Yeah.
I don't think he's with us anymore. Chad. I think Chad moved over to Keller Williams. His willingness to help us. Collaboration. I didn't realize how in depth it went on divisions. Like I didn't know there was a military net or division, and I didn't realize what they all provided. Like once a week we're having like training classes on something, whether it's real estate related or business related or just life in general related. So the divisions was a surprise.
Yeah. And the military division at eXp is massive.
It is.
Massive.
Yeah. We got a WhatsApp?
Yeah.
And I mean, people are in there all the time throwing out referrals.
Yeah.
Like instead of going into the referral portal, they hit us up in the MillNet network first before.
For sure.
Before they throw it out in the other portal.
Tell you, I have gotten so many eXp referrals from other states since being here. It's been kind of crazy. Like I got one last week out of the blue from somebody in Louisiana. I didn't know her, never met her. She sent me a referral through the portal, and she was like, "I chose you because of your years of experience." Because I filled out my profile, right? I put all my information out there. Your years of experience, and you're in the market that they're in. And she said, honestly, I just liked the way that you presented yourself. And I'm like, heck yeah. So, yeah, I'll take the listing.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
If that's all I had to do. I mean, but that's been pretty incredible too. It's just, it's been pretty consistent with the referrals.
I think, was it referral? Yeah, the referrals were pretty cool. training.
Yeah.
The training is just, I mean, we got Fast Cap. And the referrals from eXp, like they're building so much on the referral platform. We got that, there was a beta testing everything out in California right now for Google.
Yeah.
I think we're next in line for it here in Texas.
Which is going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Love that Google brought their real estate stuff back.
And then what else?
You know what's been most surprising to me? So August will be a year for me. So you got here a month before I did. But just from like a supervisor administrative side of the brokerage, coming from that lane to eXp, I was like, there is no way this is going to be efficient. There's no way that CDAs are going to be put out on time. There's no way that files are going to be checked on time or changes are going to be made quickly.
Yeah.
And it is a well-oiled machine. It is crazy, Matt.
They have it down like...
It is good.
like nobody's business.
I have never had a delay on a check.
No.
I have never had an issue with getting a CDA on time. And if I did, I emailed or texted, and it was there in the next 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And with all these agents across all these different places, it's just insane to me that it can be that efficient.
Yeah.
Because it was tough at the other place to get all of that done. I'm not going to lie. It was tough. And we had great people working on that stuff that were very efficient at their jobs. But it was still a lot to keep up with. So I can't even imagine the systems that they have in place to keep this moving smoothly.
It's got to be insane.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane.
That alone is impressive to me, coming from that lane to this, to back into production.
And then constantly syncing out new things. Like, I was talking to a couple people at the rally a couple months ago, and I think Fast Cap was like, we were going to start it like that week or the next week.
Can we talk Fast Cap real quick?
Yeah, let's talk.
Because that's one of the best examples of a class that you jump into, and there's a waiting list for these cohorts. Like you get into one, and the next one's going to start, and then you get into one that, you know what I mean? They stack them, but there's a waiting list. Once it's capped, it's capped. You got to go to the next one. But that class alone, was it 6 weeks?
6 weeks.
3 days a week.
3 days
for
a
an
week.
hour.
For an hour.
For 6 weeks.
With homework.
With homework. With extensive homework.
Yeah.
And I will say, it probably is geared more toward brand new, out-the-box agents.
It really is.
But I did it, and you did it, and it was a great reminder for me.
It was. On
efficiency in my day, time blocking.
Yep.
And just new ideas.
And tracking.
That.
It's, again,
and they provided all of that. The tools to do all of that.
I think if an agent can get into a market that's brand new, that has something like we have here, I think it's doable for them to come to eXp and be successful.
100%.
Because, I mean, if they can get in Fast Cap within the first 3 months of them being here, by the end of the year, they're going to close more deals than your typical agent
100%.
over at a mom and pop or a team.
100%.
They're going to have listings for days.
And the other part about Fast Cap was, number one, didn't cost us anything.
Didn't cost a damn dime.
Any of the training I've been to, I haven't paid to go.
What is it? 13 months of Realty.com leads for free?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listing leads.
And they told us it was like 80% listing, 20% buyer. I picked up a buyer. I think it was Sunday or Monday.
I saw a renter one come through, but I didn't grab it. But I thought, oh, that's crazy. There's a renter referral. So in some of the bigger markets, that would make sense for somebody to snag. But yeah, for free. For going to this class is all you had to do.
I signed up for, was it Faster Track? That's going to happen in October.
Yeah.
And then they just help you like build your downline and everything. I'm like, let's do it. Let's see what that does.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Why
not?
I mean, it's too easy to carve out times during the day because you have access to the class, so you can already see when the dates are the class is going to be happening. Just go ahead and put it in the calendar and block it off.
You have to do stuff to stay relevant anyway, so you might as well be bringing people on. But okay, go ahead with your story. But Fast Cap is definitely a cool piece of eXp.
Yeah, Fast Cap, and they got all kinds of stuff. Like they they have what is it, the icon agents? Like once a week they're doing some sort of class that the icon agents are providing to or that's helping their business, and then they're throwing that knowledge out to us.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
And that's the other cool part. Most of these are taught by agents.
Yeah.
Or a broker or somebody, but it's somebody who's practicing real estate. Maybe not in Texas, but they're practicing.
And it's and they always preface it. They're like, this is working in my market.
Right.
Take it my model and see if it works in your market. If not, tweak it until it works in your market.
Yeah.
And so I love it. I love it. And again, you don't know what you don't know.
That's right. That's right. So what do you think some of the challenges have been since you've come over? Because it's not all rainbows and butterflies, right? I mean, there are hiccups along the way.
Yeah.
What have been some of your biggest challenges since switching over?
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we switched everything over, and I did everything
so
fast to get business going.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you had to write a contract like that day or something.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Like, I got one under contract the morning I left the other place, told them that afternoon at the other place, and then the next morning, inspection came back good on their sale, and they're like, we want to write an offer. And I'm like, give me a couple hours.
Give me 30 minutes.
And I was going to track, refreshing until finally it popped up eXp, and I was like, sweet.
Legal. Let's
go. I got the emails within 20 minutes, and I immediately, they're like, you need to set all this up. And I was like, nope, sky slope.
Just give me the forms.
I just need the forms. And then it took me another hour to set up sky slope. And luckily my buyers were like, yeah, just take your time.
Yeah.
And so wrote the offer. That's immediately. Crazy.
Yeah, I think for me it's just been an adjustment but in the best possible way. It's been challenging to kind of work from home a little bit more, because I was in the office every single day.
That would have probably been a challenge, but remember we left.
Yeah.
And then that weekend we moved into that shared space.
Yeah.
And then immediately just started figuring things out. Well, we could buy a printer off of Amazon, but Andrea's got the hookup with her mother-in-law, so we went and bought a printer.
Made sense.
We went and did all the things.
Yeah.
And we just crushed it out of the park.
And literally at the most crazy time of year in our market, you were having to do all of that and keep on track with the stuff you had going on and the new clients coming in, and you still had a goal to reach.
Yep.
Regardless of what name was on your card,
We fumble fuck through it quite a bit.
I mean, you had to. It was it was just that way. See, for me, I left, and then because I'm a broker, I just kind of took some time.
Yeah.
As my own broker, to figure out where I wanted to go. I didn't want to rush into a decision. I had been at our previous place for 13 years, so I did not want to rush that decision. There was a lot that I had to think through on all of that. And so I just kind of took a step back and worked from home 100% for the next 30 days. And then it was like, okay, I feel good. I've done my research. I went to other interviews. I went to interview with you guys to the Real, and we went through all of that together and talked about the pros and cons. But then it felt comfortable at eXp. Yeah. I talked to Allie, who was a wealth of information of all things eXp.
Yeah.
She's in my upline, and she helped me just come over. And Micah also, who is in Allie's upline, and my upline goes to the founder of eXp, which is so cool to me.
Yeah.
But Micah is even higher up in my upline than Allie, and Micah's been here since almost day one. She's one of the first 300 agents to come to eXp. And she has this incredible team now. But she met with me on Zoom and talked through things with me and just helped me kind of acclimate to the new way of doing things.
Yeah.
While supporting me, knowing how hard of a transition it all was for me. So I've just felt nothing but support, nothing but opportunity in front of me. And there, I don't know. I got kind of dragged into the relocation piece of eXp by accident. Happened to meet Brandy, who is kind of the head of the relocation stuff in our area. She's like, we don't have anybody in Central Texas. We have no one. She's like, we were having to turn stuff down. And I'm like, don't turn it down.
Yeah. Call me.
Call
Send it to me.
So, and that helped me get my stuff back up and going, because I had pretty much gotten out of production for the most part, with new clients anyway. So that, they gave me the kickstart I needed, and I just felt good. It just felt good here from day one.
It really did. Like, because they're not in your business.
They're not in my business, and they want me to succeed.
Yeah.
They're not looking out for what can you do for us.
Yeah.
They don't need me.
And because I mean, if you're
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, if you're at like a typical like mom and pop or even a team, you're gonna have like that office drama or that cattiness. But here
a lot of personality in real estate.
Yeah. Here it's like, oh, cool, bro. You're in Central Texas? Awesome. I'm in Houston.
Yeah.
Let's go get a drink.
Yeah.
Let's chat what's working for you, what's not working.
Yeah.
And let me see what I can help, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like so welcoming and wants you to succeed. It's kind of night and day from the last place.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just love the fact that it's not on my shoulders to help build the brand.
Yeah.
My responsibility at eXp is to build my business.
Exactly.
Using their tools.
Exactly.
And for that, they get a cut of my commission.
Yep.
Up to $16,000. And I'm good with that.
$16,000.
Because I've been living 100% for 8-9 months now.
Yeah.
And it feels good.
Yeah, I go back to 80-20 tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the day.
Yeah.
That's okay. Get a big one under contract.
Yeah, I think
knock it out.
I have, I think, like $1 million under contract for July. I have like 1.9 under contract right now for rest of the year.
Yeah.
And then I think, I mean, I'll of course get more stuff under contract for the end of the month or the beginning of August, and probably by the end of the third quarter, I'll be back at 100%.
Yeah.
Working towards Icon. I'll miss Icon by like
10%.
I'll be at like 90. Can we
shout out Andrea for hitting Icon?
She
her
did.
First year
at
eXp. And I'm so proud of her for that. She's not going to brag on herself like she should.
She did it like, it was like a month ago, 2 months ago. Yeah.
She killed it.
She did, because she hit 100% like back in like October, November.
Yeah. Which, 3 months after moving over?
Yeah.
Insane. In a market that everybody's telling you is crashing.
Yeah.
It wasn't crashing for Andrea.
No.
Yeah, I was so proud of her for hitting Icon. Like, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
It's a huge deal, and she got all that money back to her in stocks, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how that works. And, she's like, her exact words were, I don't even know how this company makes money.
Yeah.
We have a text, I think, where she said that. Like, how is this even possible?
Exactly.
But, yeah, she crushed it. She absolutely crushed it.
Didn't you get aren't you in the top 10% for new eXp agents for the state of Texas?
New to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, yeah.
And you guys hit it for your team, too.
Yeah, we hit it.
Y'all were like number 6.
Number 6 for the state for small. I think it's
small
like
teams.
2 to 5 agents.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were number 6 last quarter.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels good to be recognized, but I'm not the girl that puts all that out.
Yeah.
That's not my thing.
Yeah, that's why.
That's kind of how y'all feel about it, too.
Yeah, that's how we feel about it, too.
Yeah. But it's cool to know that somebody saw it and said, hey, way to go. And that's another example. I got an email. Like, congrats, you're moving up. Here's the production board.
Yeah. And and you got and there's other brokerages out there that are seeing our stuff and throwing up their like third-party stuff.
Yeah.
And it's, It's like, oh, that's cool, bro. That was your 2025 numbers, not your 2026 numbers.
This is real time.
Yeah.
You know who else was on the list? Just right under me?
Alfredo?
Bradley. Shout out to Bradley Johnston.
Yeah.
Because he was on
That's
there.
good.
And you know who else was on there right under him? Carly Lopez.
Heck yeah.
Our girl Carly. And I was like, dang, look at Central Texas representing on that board, that new to eXp board.
Yeah.
Killing it.
We are.
Yeah. Super proud of everybody. Really, really proud of everybody.
We just got to get a couple more people up on there.
Yeah. And they will.
They will.
They will. They will.
I like how they do things. I like how they do things. Because when you capped, your upline sent you money, didn't they?
Yes. Did yours do that?
Mine sent me a text message.
Ruben, Shelby, and Allie were like, congrats on capping. Here's some money back. Go treat yourself to a massage or like a day at the spa.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
That is freaking awesome.
I told Andrea as we start getting emails for our people capping that we need to do something like that.
Yeah.
Because, it only makes sense. Like, it makes total sense. I'm totally stealing your guys' idea. I still need to call Ruben. Like,
I was floored by that. Like, it just popped up in my Venmo, and I'm like, why is Allie sending me money?
Yeah.
Like, what is this about?
Yeah.
So I text her, and she's like, congratulations, we're so proud of you. And I'm like,
Here's like the other thing. Like, my buddy's wife just became a realtor.
Yeah.
And you guys talk about Ruben. Never met Ruben.
Ruben's a great mentor.
Yeah. And so she's like, well, this is where I live. And I was like, man, I want to say Ruben's there. And so I got them connected, and I had a couple phone calls with Ruben, and it was like, well, you're going to be her primary. Like, there's no sense in me being like the full-fledged, like.
Right. She was going to work for him.
Yeah. So I'm her co-sponsor. He's her primary, and they're in North Carolina.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
That's what's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. That is what's crazy. Yeah.
I like it.
I love that story. It's a good story.
Yeah. So, but I need to call him. He wanted to talk to me about it. So.
Yeah. Well, that's a great place to have a contact for a new agent, though, as a team like his.
Yeah. They do stupid numbers.
Stupid numbers.
Yeah.
All the time.
And then, it's great. It's amazing. Amazing. So, yeah, even if you're in a different state and you want to learn from us, we can either be your sponsor or your co-sponsor in. Mm-hmm. I do think that's probably one of the things that new agents coming in, instead of just going to the eXp website, is if they're thinking about eXp, looking up and seeing who's in eXp in the area and reaching out and talking to them and see if they would sponsor them on, and then potentially get another co-sponsor from the area. So that way you have like two avenues to go for knowledge.
Right.
Instead of, hey, will you be my mentor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a great upline with Travis and them and like you said, you were following them already because of YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was already following Allie because of her YouTube.
Yeah. Maybe that's who else we should get on in September.
She would totally do it.
Either Allie or Travis and Levi. Huh?
Or if we got both of them.
We could potentially get both of them, yeah.
I know Allie would do it. Allie travels.
Yeah.
She's like closing deals from Thailand. I'm like, good for you.
It's crazy. I remember meeting her back in, I think it was 24 at
Rockstars.
At Rockstars, yeah.
She's awesome. And she is a wealth of information. Like, when I came over to eXp, she sent me this Google Drive just full of information and full of ways, checklists and ways to kind of tackle all the stuff you got to learn at eXp. And it was so helpful to just know that she cared enough to send. I know I obviously was the only one that was getting that. It wasn't like made for me, but just knowing that she has that available, like her systems are impeccable.
Yeah.
And that's why she can't go to Thailand for months on end or Australia or wherever she is today. She's all over the place.
Sipping margaritas.
Yeah,
or
living
Mai
her
Tais.
best life. Yeah. But she's still killing it and closing deals in Arizona.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's awesome. So, probably what we need to tell these agents, especially if they're already at another brokerage, is just take inventory of what you're doing. Take inventory of what people are doing around you.
Yeah.
What your brokerage is doing. What you're seeing the brokerage pour into you. and others. But you got to ask yourself, like, are you growing? Are you learning? Do you have a good mentor? Because there's a difference in having a mentor and having a good mentor.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about learning the contract. It's not just about learning, oh, well, I have to schedule this in showing time, whatever. It's not just about that. It's about how to talk the market, how to understand the market,
yep.
how to do what we're doing and kind of go outside the box and be creative and think of ways to grow your business and scale that maybe are unorthodox a little bit. But you need somebody that supports you, sees that potential in you, and will push you.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you've had the same situation. I've been let down by a mentor.
Yep.
I've picked the wrong mentor in the past.
In real estate, not so much.
Okay.
The military, yeah.
Yeah.
But real estate, not so. I mean, because when I joined, it was you, Vanessa, Heath, Chrissy. I mean, it's kind of hard to fuck that up with that mix of people.
Vanessa, the pricing ninja.
Yeah.
That's what I call her. She's like the best CMA person ever.
I mean, Chrissy's like outside the box on everything.
Everything. She has to be. Her business makes her be that way. But she loves it, and she's great at it.
And then, I mean, it's definitely, so far, not so much.
Yeah. It's got to be somebody that's going to pour into you because they want you to succeed, not pour into you so that you can benefit them somehow.
Yeah.
And that's how a mentor let me down. Like, I believed that person believed in me, but really it was just what I could do for them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so, that's a hard lesson to learn.
And that I think that sets everybody up for you and them up for failure.
Absolutely. Because when the walls come down, and you're rethinking everything about who you are, what you're doing. Should I be doing this? Was it all a lie? All those things.
Mm-hmm.
So having a good mentor that understands where you want to be and sees your potential and believes in you for you, not because of what you can give them. Yeah. Because egos are big in this industry. Egos can be big in this industry.
And personalities.
And you just have to be very careful about where you put your time and your trust, for sure.
Sometimes hair, too.
Lots of big hair.
Yeah. I mean, I do a fair amount of recruiting.
Yeah, you approach recruiting like you approach talking to people about real estate. You just do it.
Yeah.
You just rip the Band-Aid off. I
do. And it's one of those things where, like...
You catch them off guard.
I catch them off guard. Some of them don't know what to say.
Yeah.
If I'm doing a transaction with them and it was like a smooth transaction...
For sure.
And it's after the conversations and it's like, man, I could see myself working with this person day in, day out. I have no qualms with saying, hey, has anybody told you about our Lord and Savior, the eXp here lately? And, going through all the pros and cons of it. And, I don't really approach it as a recruiting pitch. I'm just like, hey, I'd really like to work with you daily. Why don't you come over?
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll take that as a cue to do the reverse recruiting.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember her name. I did a deal with her in Waco, Robinson, and she's like, well, my husband won't let me leave our brokerage. And I was like, well, that's a fair point. And then she tried to flip it around on me like, well, you can come work with us. I'm like, no, I'm good. And then I start checking it off. Do you guys provide rev share? And she's like, no. I was like, can I buy stock in your brokerage? And they're like, no. I was like, do you have a website I can just go in and do all the education that till my heart's content? She's like, no. I was like, do you have a global referral network? No. I was like, yeah, it's not gonna work out.
I mean, those are big things.
Yeah.
And once you have them, it's gonna be hard to walk away from
exactly.
them. For sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday something popped up and I was in eXpU and I was like, fast attract. And I was like, so I signed up for it in October.
Yeah.
And then Andrea walked in. I was like, hey, you need to sign up for Fast Attract. And she's like, why? I was like, to learn how to build our downline and our team. And she's like, okay, yeah. She's hopped
like,
on.
Hold on.
she hopped on and she was like, yeah, I need to do that. It's not going to help this $90 or this $90 rev share I'm getting this month, but it'll help later down the line. I'm like, hell yeah. So
hey, every dollar counts.
Every dollar counts.
I think mine right now, because it's early in the month, obviously.
Yeah.
But mine's like at $14 because Lewis had a closing.
Yeah.
And I am a co-sponsor for Lewis, so I made my $14 off of Lewis.
Honestly, I wish we would have probably put more. That's one thing, looking back, that I wish I would have had more knowledge on.
Yeah.
Because with the amount of people that we've had come on, like we're inbred like a motherfucker. But because of the paths we took and how we did it, like we can't. I think only people in my downline can get you as a co-sponsor, but nobody in your downline can have me as a co-sponsor. It's just the way it's set up. Like, I wish we would have done a little bit more knowledge.
We didn't know. We had to make and that is, I will say, that's probably the most challenging thing about coming over here, is figuring that out.
Yeah.
The way to do it strategically.
Yep.
So that everybody's making a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to make, well, the person who makes the most money, let's be real, let's call it out, is Kyla.
Yeah.
Because Kyla is in my upline.
Yeah.
Which means she's in everybody else's upline too.
Yeah.
And she was smart.
Yeah.
Good for her. Good for you, Kyla.
Yeah.
Good for you.
She was smart.
But we didn't know how to stack it. We didn't understand how to do it so that, yes, like you're saying, they could benefit from Travis and those guys.
Yep.
And benefit from Micah and Allie and Shelby and Ruben and my upline. We didn't understand how all that played out.
We didn't.
And once you're in, you can't change that. So it is what it is. But yes, moving forward, now we know, okay, yeah, you need to go here because you need to benefit from the Dallas folks.
Yeah.
Or no, you're going to be moving somewhere else. Let's put you over here so that you can be closer to Ruben and Shelby and on that East Coast area. But
it's crazy.
It is crazy, but it's crazy good.
It's crazy good.
But we didn't have enough time to research that piece, I think.
No, we didn't.
And most people don't come over with 15 people waiting to come too.
And if they do, it's like a team migrating over, and everybody knows.
Everybody's going to be in the same place.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could have stacked it a little bit better, but.
And I think when most people come over, they have they're establishing their team, and like there's an entire department in eXp that handles that entire migration. So it's definitely weird.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, you're great at recruiting. I'm good at creating relationships. So I would rather just get to know these agents, like we're doing a deal together, and then say, hey, if you're ever thinking, come talk to me, because you usually get clues while you're doing a deal with somebody, if they're happy, if they're not happy, or if maybe they're frustrated about something that's going on during the deal with their inside the brokerage or the back end of things. Like, you can tell.
Yeah.
So if I see that door open, I'm definitely gonna.
I did that a lot at our other brokerage.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I brought quite a few people on.
Yeah, you did. You did that deal with Brenna.
Yeah.
And then she came on right after that.
Yeah, she told one of the owners when they were doing the interview, she was like, "Isn't Matt a broker over here?" It was so nice working with him, and he was like, "He is not a broker.
Absolutely not.
No way in hell he's a broker."
You could so be a broker. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah. And it's but he does work here. Yeah,
he is here. Yeah, that was that crazy deal in Copper's Cove you had to work.
It was.
Yeah,
it was insane.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
So what if you had to pick, are you a work at home guy?
Oh no.
You got to be out.
I got to be out. I tried that. That first time I tried it when I first became a realtor at the old house.
Yeah.
Sitting on the back porch in the morning, drinking my Red Bull and working from there. Didn't like it. So I was always drop the kids off and go into the office and work.
Because you got to have people, right?
Yeah.
You need the noise and the hustle and bustle kind of thing going on. Yeah.
And then when I think it was the other thing that solidified it for me was when the water heater went out in the Heights office. And I had to work from home for a couple days before I realized, screw this. It's either going to be the Belton office, the Temple office, or the Salado office. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, when the tornado hit, I already knew. I was like, taking over the Belton office.
And you did.
I did. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. A lot of cussing.
To be fair, you were one of the few that was there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was a few of us that were always in the office, so you should have had a space.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
Then, yeah. Even the agents out of the office weren't in that office. So
I think we ran them out, to be fair.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
No.
Okay. I felt like we were like
too loud.
Just throwing bows and getting in there. No. You could have just stayed in Harker Heights, and
I think at that point I was so accustomed to the drive time.
Yeah.
From having to drive, because because once I moved to the Temple office, it's like, oh man, this is nice.
This is so fast.
Yeah, this is super fast.
Yeah.
Right to work.
See, I'm the opposite. If I'm at home, I get so much done.
Yeah.
Because I can lock in and just work all day long, like 9 to 5 work, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I don't need the hustle and bustle environment anymore to make it work.
I'm going to read this directly off of here. If you're considering a change or simply curious about what's possible, start having conversations. And it doesn't mean whether it's with us or maybe a brokerage or a team in your area that you see doing a lot of good things. Heck, we'd love to help you.
Absolutely. But we realize we're not the only option. We realize that.
And we may not fit your cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may not be bougie enough. We may not be gangster enough, even though I'm pretty sure I'm more gangster than half you people out there.
I feel like I'm pretty gangster.
You are. You're pretty
I'm like
gangster.
the silent gangster.
No, I would say you're like.
Let me believe I'm silently gangster.
You're the silentest of gangsters. But I mean, there's possibilities out there because you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
And you may have been at the same brokerage for 10 years, and it's outdated, and you just don't know it.
Right.
Or they're saying they're the best in the area, but in reality, they're saying it, but then they're like third best or in last place.
Yeah.
So
do your homework.
Do your homework.
And it can't just be about the money.
Yeah.
The money matters.
It does matter.
But it cannot just be about the money.
What's crazy is the entire fuckery situation started for me because of the money.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
Right.
But then as I started like talking to these people and having those conversations with these other brokerages, it quickly transformed into like, well, what are you providing for the money I'm giving you? Mm-hmm. And again, it came down to Real and eXp, and I just had more of a connection with Travis, the living in Dallas team.
Yeah.
And
Real was a great second option.
Yeah.
It really was. I have nothing negative to say about anything we learned.
Yeah. My old sergeant major's with Real up in Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And
loves it.
He loves it. He was one of the original eXp guys.
Mm-hmm.
When I was doing my classes, I got tagged with like 2 weeks of doing work down in Austin, and we had long conversations about it. He was with eXp. He showed me the back end, and I was like, I don't know. I think I'm already tagged on with these people. They're pretty heavy in our area, and I'm still glad the route I went.
And we see Real agents here. We have Regan Queen. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. And
her mom.
Allie Thompson is fantastic. McKenna Taggart, all of them are with Real, and they are all fantastic to work with. And like I said, I think if eXp hadn't been just such a obvious choice, we would have had to really weigh those two against each other.
Thing was the back end for Skyslope, like not
we
having
knew it.
Yeah, we didn't have to like learn some new system.
That was a huge piece of it for me too.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that's where I do my business.
Yeah.
And if I don't have to relearn that, check.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all in on that.
So
I could have learned something new.
Yeah.
Just didn't really have the bandwidth to do it at that point.
No.
Because we were all just like.
It was so emotional. Like.
Yeah, it was a tough time.
Especially, it's 13 years of your life. At that point, I was like right at 7 years.
Yeah. It
was a lot.
I had a lot. It was 13 years of my life, yes. It was 6 months after my dad died.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of emotion at that time. And my best friend was getting married.
Yeah.
It was all right there together.
Yeah.
In that same couple of weeks. And then all of that happened, the months before in my family. And so it was just like, man, this is a really heavy season for me.
Yeah.
And I think I had to get out of where I was so that I could grow and heal from all of it and then plug back in and get back to work. And that's what I did. But it took a while.
It was definitely a...
You guys were like doing proof of life checks on me at one point because I wouldn't leave my house and like, are you good?
Yeah.
Do you need anything?
It was...
It was a tough time for me.
It was. And it was like... We were... What did we do? I don't even remember. It was everything was moving so fast.
It had to.
And...
It had to move fast. Decisions had to be made on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
And it is what it is now. And we're all moving forward from that. And we all feel great about where we are. But yeah, for me, it took me a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit longer.
And it took other people just the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Lewis didn't come over until what? End of last year?
Yeah.
Harry was a couple weeks after you or maybe a week before you. And
yeah.
We got the gang.
Got the gang all here.
So we're doing something new.
Oh, okay. I love new stuff. What are we doing?
Thanks to Adam on ChatGPT for giving us the zinger.
Shout out Strategy Ninjas for that.
Yeah. Oh, we should get them on here.
We talked about that.
We did.
We love Adam.
But the name of this segment is called The Next Move Minutes.
Okay. I'm ready.
And
so what's your next move, Matt?
My next move is going to be, over the next week, is going to be investing at least 1 hour this next week into my business, my career.
Okay.
And I don't know whether that's going to be doing some sort of training, diving into, if it's a book, it's going to take me longer than an hour. I'm a slow reader, so we'll see how that works out.
Can you listen to a book? Does that count?
I think so.
I think it should.
Yeah, because I listen to books all the time in the truck.
Yeah.
I may reach out to Travis and Levi and have them
that's a good idea.
Dive into my YouTube channel and figure out what do I need to do.
Yeah. Your YouTube channel is really great, though. I mean, we can always work and be better at what we're doing, but you do a great job of that.
I do try. I spend a little bit of time on it.
You do.
You're
methodical about it, too. It's
very.
Not just like, oh, this is a good day to do a video.
Yeah.
Like, you're very methodical and consistent.
I try to, shotgun an area.
Yeah.
So if, I picked Copper's Cove,
yeah.
I'm going to be out there for 3, 4, 5, 6 videos.
Cool.
Or Colleen, or, right now I'm in the Temple area.
Yeah.
So it's just driving around either
and
showing.
sellers love it. You've done it on a couple of my listings, and they love seeing
that. Year one sellers just blew my mind away. They were such stalkers. I loved it.
They are. They're fantastic. They're living their best life in their new house, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You're just going to invest in an hour into yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
You should. Absolutely. Mine is stopping the comparison game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do me.
Do you, boo?
That's probably the best advice to give any agent is you get on social media. Well, that's in life in general probably at this point, but you see all the things on social media and you're like, oh, well, so-and-so's doing so much better than me or whatever, has the better than me, syndrome. But that has to stop. You just got to do you.
Yeah.
Do you. Unapologetically. Do you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
get better today. Just be better today.
I think having that zero fuck mentality.
Yeah. You got it.
I do. I really do.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress for me.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
I think for me it's because of just what I did in the military.
Yeah.
This is the only reason why I have it.
Yeah. Why are you scared to go to somebody's door and knock when you've been in a literal war?
Outside of them shooting a shotgun through the door, I mean, what are they going to say? No?
Yeah, I know.
Or maybe we become best friends.
Probably. Or you recruit them to become an agent.
Or I recruit them to become an agent.
Yeah, that's mine. I'm just going to stop the comparison game. That's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. It's not worth it.
And it's not productive. It's counterproductive, especially for me, because I'll get in my own head. I think a lot of people do that, especially women. I think it's a women thing too. You know, it's tough. But like they told us at Rockstars, it's your voice, it's your face.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Put it out. Put out the video. Do it.
Exactly. I had that
Who cares?
I had something along that lines conversation with Kyla either Sunday or Monday because she just capped.
I know.
She just
Congrats
capped.
to Kyla.
And she capped like Thursday or Friday of last week.
We're proud of her.
Yeah. And I was like, you need to do the video. And she's like, I'll do it tonight.
And she did.
She didn't. And so then I called her Sunday or Monday night and was like, why haven't I seen the video?
Where's your video, Kyla?
Yeah. And of course, everybody has excuses. Stuff pops up.
Always.
And I was like, well, I don't believe you're going to do it tomorrow. And I probably, there was a good 5 minutes of there just straight talking shit.
Whatever motivates her.
Yeah. And then she started recording it. And then, because we're in a 30-day reel challenge right now.
Right.
And
which Vanessa, by the way, has been killing.
Fucking crushing it. And I dropped this app. I think it's, what is the name of it? Where are you at, stupid apps? Big VU.
Okay.
And basically, go to Adam, create your script, create your post.
Yeah.
But then you take your script, you copy your script out of Adam, you drop it into this app, and then as you're recording, the script pops up on the screen. And I was like, she was like, I'm on like take 20. So I send her the app. I hop in Adam. I'm like, name this Kyla's scripts. And then I was like, Kyla just capped. I would like you to create a script for Kyla. And then I dropped her like website and like, I think her Facebook link into it or something.
You're getting good at this AI stuff.
Yeah. And it spit out, I told it I wanted it to be 60 seconds long.
Uh-huh.
Spit out the script, immediately shot it over to her. And as I hit send on it, she's like, I just posted it. I was like, well.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you need another version, here you go.
Exactly. But, I mean.
No, good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She needed that win.
She did. She did. She's had a rough year.
And she worked hard for it.
She did.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want this conversation to continue on like a personal basis, all of our info is down below in the description.
Yeah, absolutely. Or find us on social media, or email us, or call us, or text us. We're ready for the conversation.
Because, I mean, in reality, yeah, we're in sales.
100%.
100% in sales. We sell houses, whether you're on the buy side, the sell side, both sides in some places.
We sell our services. The houses sell themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for maybe, I don't know, like a career, or if you're just tired of boasting somebody else's brand and you want to kind of do your own branding, I mean, let's have a conversation.
Holler at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't you have your own branding?
I do.
What's your branding?
I have my own little logo, and it's based on personal things for me.
Yeah.
But I have my own colors. I have my own logo. I have my own way of doing things.
As do I.
Yeah.
As do I.
Yeah. And if eXp is not the right fit for you, you're going to get that honest feedback from us too.
Yeah. We're
not going to just tell you it's the best place for you if it's not. We're going to give you honesty. Because we don't want to bring you into our collaborative group and have you just be miserable. Like we want you to grow and we want you to thrive. And so if it's not the right place for you and we can see that, we're going to tell you. Exactly.
I mean, if you want an honest opinion.
Yeah. If you want that honesty, you're coming to the right place. Well, that was a great convo, Matt. I feel like eXp could use us in a commercial or something.
They probably could use us.
Probably should.
Yeah.
Use us at this point. I mean, you saw our setup. We are basically professionals.
Basically professionals.
Thanks to Josh.
Josh did help us out quite a bit. So this one should be interesting too once it comes out because like we got the 3 cameras going.
Yeah.
Now granted we're outside so we didn't use the light, but we
Yeah.
got like this crazy ass light.
All because of Josh.
All because of Josh.
Shout out.
Upgraded everything.
Yeah. And I mean, how can you beat the scenery, right?
The view. The view.
Yeah. So here's what you're looking at if you live in Bell County.
Yeah. Well,
this beautiful lake.
Sometimes. You can go to Temple Lake Park.
Yeah.
Or if you hit Cedar Ridge Park any given day between...
State Park. Great campground.
Great campground.
It's one of my favorites, seriously, around here.
And about 7, 8 o'clock at night, you'll see the lighthouse coming from my house. That's what it is.
A ginger lighthouse.
Yeah. Yeah. What are we talking about next week?
Why you should buy
and sell
right now.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one.
It is.
It's gonna be a tough
but
one.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great.
You're gonna want to be there.
And then if you want to buy or sell, all of our info is down below. If you want to have the conversation about switching over to
same
eXp.
Honesty and transparency.
Yeah.
As you would get if you're an agent. If we don't think it's the right time to buy and sell, we're going to tell you that.
Yeah. I mean, those conversations I'm having a lot more here lately.
Same.
Same.
But for some, it's the perfect time. So we need to let people know why.
Yeah.
And that's what we'll be doing on the next one.
Yep.
So thanks for spending part of your day with us.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the downloads and the views and the support. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe, leave a review, leave a comment. We'll get back to you. If you comment, we'll respond for sure.
Yeah.
And share it with somebody. Share it with somebody else that maybe is thinking about real estate as a career, or someone you know who's in the business that maybe isn't feeling the support and collaboration that they should be.
Yeah.
Share it with them, because we would love to talk about their next move.
Yeah.
And until next time.
We'll see you on the Next Move podcast.
On the Next
Move podcast.
I threw him for a loop. He usually whispers it, and I didn't say it.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.